All right, so welcome back to Margaritas in Paradise. Hey, today you're not going to believe where I've been and how I got here, but I'm going to tell you a little story that's going on. I started out in Cebu today. I arrived at the airport about 2:30 in the morning to catch a flight to Ozamiz. Okay, now that's Mindanao, Misamis Occidental, Ozamiz Airport in Claren. And the reason why I'm here is to visit my stepdaughter, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you the story about my stepdaughter and how that came to be, and then some other things. On my way to the airport, I was at the airport, and I ended up meeting a guy there, and as it turns out, he told me his story, and I figured you'd be interested in this as well. He basically, he came to Cebu about, I think it was 10 months ago is what he said. And he ended up falling in love with the Cebu girl. And he showed me a picture of this girl, and she was really it was a 10 by all means. Anyway, he fell head over heels, and he knew better, okay? And it's the same story we hear whether it's in the Philippines or if we hear it in Thailand. But he ended up going out and finding a condo. Now, he rented a condo, okay? But he found a condo and put her in this condo, set her up on a monthly amount, and I believe he was giving her 30,000 pesos a month. He also had to go out and buy furniture and things like that because he had a hard time finding a furnished condo. Ended up leaving her, okay, and he talked to her just about every day on the phone and things like that. Let's turn this around so you can see what's going on, okay? And he would talk to her every day on the phone and that sort of thing, and he just couldn't wait to get back. But because of work and things like that in the U.S., I forgot to tell you, he was also from St. Louis. So we had something that we, had in common, basically. And then I just had this story about Troy and Randy, who were both from St. Louis as well. And I'll put a link for that story right about here. So he ended up going back to Cebu to meet up with his girlfriend. And it sounded to me like he was, at that point, when he telling this story, it sounded like he was coming here to basically marry this girl. And he was head over heels about her, and he arrived in Cebu at the airport, and she came to pick him up. And I can't remember if they came in a taxi or if he even bought a vehicle for her. It seems like he may have bought a vehicle. It really went overboard, But anyway, he gets in the vehicle, and of course they met, kissed, and everything else, and he gets in the vehicle, and the first thing he notices that his girlfriend has a little fat going on the belly. And anyway, he asked her, he says, "What's going on? Have you gained some weight?" I mean, it kind of looked like she was pregnant. And she said, "Oh, she was gaining some weight. She's been staying in too much." And she ended up, by the time they got back to the condo that they had rented, they did more talking and everything, and he was really concerned about that she looked pregnant. So he ended up taking her to a local clinic, and apparently they have free testing for that in Cebu. And they went and found out that she indeed actually was 7 months pregnant. Of course, this guy just blew up, and he didn't know what to think about that. Ah. Flan?
Kasaba.
Ah.
Ito,
Yeah,
kasaba.
taba.
Oh.
Taba.
Oh.
Is it?
You want to buy that?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Is it for eating?
Yes, good for eating yan. Kasaba. Good taste.
Sweet?
Oh.
Is it sweet?
Oh, yes. Sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
How much you want?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
This kasaba. Photo
Kasaba.
kasaba.
Do you know?
Yes, kasaba.
So yummy.
It's sweet.
Yes, yummy. You put the coffee. You try.
How much do you think?
Only 10 pesos.
10 pesos. Is that right? 10 pesos? I take 2?
2.
Yeah. I don't.
You try it.
Okay. Thank you. Catawba.
Photo kasaba.
Catawba. Okay. Can I see you? All right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, this is.
All right. So anyway, turns out she's 7 months pregnant, which is not a good thing for. Hello. So anyway, it's just a short story, and you can see this is just kind of standard that you have to really watch when you come to places like the Philippines or Thailand or any other place. But yeah. Well, this is a really nice looking market area. Look at all the people. Go back down here. All right, so what else were we going to tell you about? Look at all this stuff. Let's go in here and take a look around. I'm going to tell you the story of me coming to the Philippines. And what ended up happening, this was 17 years ago, maybe a little bit longer than 17. Anyway, about 17 years ago. And I was traveling through Manila airport, and there was I don't know, 2 or 3 hour delay or layover. And hello.
Hello.
Great smile. Love your smile. Okay. Anyway, look at all these eggs. Eggs everywhere. Wow. Okay. I was at the Manila airport. Okay. Lots of distractions in here, if you know what I mean. And they had a booth there. It was a UNICEF slash, let's say, Catholic Charities booth. And I was looking at everything there, you know how you do, and reading all the information and that. And it turns out they were looking for a monthly donation, preferably for 4 years. Basically, what you were doing is you're helping a poor Filipino family with a baby. And, wow, look at this place. With a baby, and hello. Hello. Oh, look at this. This is everything crunched together. And hello. And so, they were looking for somebody to donate approximately $25 a month, and I think back then it was approximately 1,000 pesos a month to help a poor Filipino baby. And at the time, I thought it was maybe a single mother or something like that. Hello, guys. Oh, you're okay. I looked at all this and everything over, and it looked pretty good to me. And I went ahead and signed up for this. And basically, it was a, no, this doesn't smell so good, but it probably is good. Hello. Yeah. this $25 a month donation, and everything went fine. You know, basically at Christmas time and maybe her birthday time frame, something like that. I can't remember exactly. I would get pictures, and they would actually send it in the regular mail, snail mail, and I knew it was the same baby as the years went by. After 4 years, you know, it went from infant stage all the way out to until 4 years old. Hello. Hello. So, oh, look at all these vegetables. And time went by, and before you knew it, 4 years was up. They, Catholic Charities, I think, took over this organization by now, or taking care of what I was doing, and or that I was a part of. They sent me a message saying, hey, do you want us to notify or get your contact information to the family that that you've been helping? And of course I said yes. Hello. And maybe a year later or so, this family contacted me. I was a little bit skeptical at the time, and to be honest, I didn't know if it was the same family or not. But eventually they sent more pictures, and sure enough, it was the same family. So, all right. You almost got him. See here. Maybe I should get a flower. All right. How much is a flower? Huh? I want one rose.
30 pesos.
Okay. I ended up getting a rose. Anyway, so we're gonna keep going. I'll give this to somebody. I'm not sure who. Ha ha ha. But let's go this way. Who knows? So time went by, and but I'm not sending money anymore. Okay. By the time she was 8 years old, now the little girl, I didn't mention her, not her name is Chloe, but by the time she was 8 years old, I had been sending money basically for her birthday and for Christmas and things like that. And basically like $25 here, $25 there. It wasn't a lot of money or anything like that. I'm not sure what this is. Burgby St. Cruz? Maybe. Yeah, kind of a cool looking street. Maybe I ought to take a picture. She had this teacher by the name of Maribel. And Maribel, she was a grade school teacher that worked for the public school system here in Ozamiz, or maybe right outside of Ozamiz. But anyway, she contacted me and basically told me about Chloe in general, that she felt like Chloe was, one thing, she was very tall. And so we're an average, let's say an average Philippine lady here is maybe 155 centimeters, something like that. She was nearly 170 centimeters. And I don't think at 8 years old she was that tall, but like right now she is. So she's really a tall Filipino. And she was like first in her class, or maybe second, something like that. But Maribel could see that she had the potential of becoming more than just staying in a government system. And yeah, does that make sense? So, with that being said, how you guys doing? Hey.
Good afternoon.
But being said, look at this bike. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So they talked me into flipping the bill for, look at this charcoal. They make charcoal here, or not here. They're selling it here, but.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. You eat the banana, the Philippines. Nice food, the banana.
Very good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yes.
Oh, how much are they?
10 pesos.
10 pesos?
Yeah.
Can you put a couple in a bag for me? Maybe two?
give me two.
All right.
Give me. Yung mga palit siya, palit dua daw.
Let me see if I.
Welcome to Ozamiz, sir. Ha?
Yeah.
Sir, welcome to Ozamiz.
Oh, that's not enough. Hello. Let's see here. Put two more in another bag. Maybe if I see somebody. Put 3 in there. In one bag and 2 in the other.
Thank you.
You're welcome, girls. Have fun, okay? All right, so I have to get back to my story.
Motor?
Nah, I'm walking around for now, but I thank you. You have a good day, man. So, let's see, where were we at? Now, I bought some, it looked like fried bananas here. So basically, as this story continues on, now she's 8 years old. I'm paying for for her schooling in a private school. It's, go ahead, brother. Yeah, no problem, man. We're gonna cross back over. She's doing really good, and I'm getting more and more pictures. And by this time in our life, we have Skype out. Remember Skype? Anyway, so I'm getting to talk to her a little bit, and she's progressing, learning English and that sort of thing, and doing very good. And but man, look at these cakes. Looks good. More years go by, let's say another 6 years, she's 14 years old, and I decide I'm gonna come visit her for the first time. How you doing, brother? And so I come to Ozamiz and I visit her, but I'm kind of concerned about her English. I didn't feel like it was quite, I felt like she was behind when it came to English. And I asked Maribel about this, and she agreed. She said she would do so much better if she had a tutor for English. So we started that up and signed her up for Cummins, which is some type of a preparatory type school for higher education. And they do specialty things like for like English tutoring and advanced English tutoring and things like that. So, hey, how you doing, brother? Anyway, so we jumped on that, and she's been doing that now for 3 years. Okay. Also, she graduated from junior high school, and we got her. We switched her over to LaSalle University for college prep, and kind of getting her ready for university level stuff. So this next year, she's going to be attending. Her junior year, 11th grade, she attended through LaSalle University, and she'll be doing her 12th year, her senior year, as well through LaSalle University. And as it turns out, she is really, right now she's in a school that everybody are top level students. So she's used to being in a place that where she was number 1 or number 2 in her class, and now everybody's number 1 or number 2. Hello. Anyway, and so she has had her struggles, but she's also doing very good. She's the type kid that kind of tackles challenges, and yeah, she's all about doing the best that she can do. So let me turn this back around. I like all this traffic. Now she's in her high school break. I think it's break right now, and I think at the end of this month maybe she starts back up school again, or maybe, yeah. So here in Ozamiz to see her, and we'll probably do some little bit of tourist type stuff, and we're going to go out to dinner tonight with how you doing, with her family, I finally met her father. So, and of course I knew her mother. But I finally met her father today and everything. They picked me up at the airport. That was good, a good thing to do. And so if you haven't done so already, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, that you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit the little bell next to future notifications videos. Also check the description box below. It tells you exactly where I am today. Staying at, and did I mention that? I'm staying at the Royal Garden Plaza, I think, hotel. Pretty nice place. Chloe, yeah, she's become a real treasure to me. Of course, I know that children basically call an old guy like me Dad, and but I don't have children, and I really look at her as my child. So anyway, go that way. I think. I don't know where I'm going. You know, these cobblestones in this road. I imagine this whole road was cobblestones at one point. I just went into this store and ended up getting some toiletries that I needed. That's going to be it for this first day in Ozamiz. And it's just it's been fun out walking around and telling you the story. I'll tell you, when I first came to see Chloe, basically watching her grow up and only talking to her on the phone. Nowadays, I talk to her like every day, or messenger, that sort of thing. And it's been really a great part. She's been a great part of my life, watching her grow up into this. Now she's a 17-year-old lady, or girl, and she's getting ready to go be a senior in high school. And then she'll be off to university. I'm looking forward to that as well. So, well, anyway, yeah, she's a part of my life. I wish she wasn't so far away, and this is not the area I want to retire in. Let's see here. Other than that, that's all I have for you right now, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.